Okay, so I just got a quick briefing from PWAS, and basically what's going to happen is they want to, once a team runs through the first round, restart it, and
Now entering.
mine
right.
or
No.
Koda's? Koda's.
All right, we're gonna duck out of here.
Pull me somewhere. Trap.
Yep.
You ready?
Hang on a second. Yep.
Hello
Okay.
and welcome to. Hello and welcome to 4-Bit Gaming's test broadcast tonight. We have some exciting matches for you. We have matches between Overwatch Fight Club's teams PWAS versus Forsaken, PWAS versus Visitors, followed by PWAS versus Tessera. These are some exciting matches due to the high level of practice these teams have been putting in. I'm extremely eager for to see these guys after watching them for some time. Alongside me, with tonight's my co-host, it's Trap.
Hello. How is everyone?
What's your thoughts on tonight's matchup, Trap?
I think that PWAS is gonna get really tired tonight, but they definitely put in more time practicing than I think any of the other teams. They're going up against 3 different teams of 3 different skill levels. It looks like this first team, we had a quick change up. The Forsaken, I believe, is their name, right? They are, it looks like they're all in Masters, so like they honestly got their work cut out for them big time. First map, of course, is Kings Row, everybody's favorite map, and we'll just see how it goes. The lineup looks pretty good. They're not using the Mercy. Nobody's going to be using the Mercy.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
They're holding them back at the point here. PWAS holding them back at the point. That's pretty smart. Get back through that door. The manga going in. I don't know. Looks like Default's getting a little bit in front of that shield there. Holding the door? Yeah, holding the door is good because it's actually really good because PWAS can back out through that archway and use it as cover, and there's a health pack back there as well. So it's actually not a bad move. The alternative would be to like hold that front corner, but I don't know. Looks like they're gonna hold this. Oh, they just got knocked out. Now they're taking it. Yeah, they just got overpowered in the defense. Maybe they should have pushed up a little bit more. Yeah, they're just pushing them right out. Oh, sorry, did you want me to do the play-by-plays and you do the color, or the other way around?
Stop the pain.
Remember, it's just, this is our first test stream, so it's okay to... I don't know, looks like the tanks are going pretty deep, but they're trying to keep them staggered. If they can keep a good stagger going, it'll be worth it. With one person on the payload, though, I think a lot of people forget how slow it goes when you've only got one person on it. Boy, they are keeping them held straight up, though.
My ultimate is charging.
You know, it's really smart holding them all the way up here. They were pretty confident, but even if they died, they would have had a really good chance to regroup and reinforce. They lost one person, but by the time anything happened, they just like already made it back. It was no big deal. Nemoga's got the shield up, not too bad. Lucio poked him a little bit. Tracer in the back. There's that. What the hell was that? They missed. They completely missed. You tell me, former teammate of mine. Boy, they're really getting it pushed in here. Oh. No, they're fighting to live now. Yep, they're fighting back. This is pretty smart. They're now fighting to live, right? They're backing off, regrouping. They didn't lose anyone in the fight. Zarya's on the tank tonight. I noticed Zarya's playing main tank. Not super common for him. He came in as a Mercy main this season, so. And he's Zarya Stark on main tank there. Yeah, he came in as a healer, and he's holding up a little bit too far. I think most commonly it would be to hold that corner. He's given the red team a hell of a line of sight, and obviously just paid the price for it. Yep. Blue does not know that they should be backing out right now. They got no main tank. They're totally exposed. The last thing they should do is peek around that corner. They should be backing way up. Yeah, they're going to lose it. Here comes the stagger. Who's that? Leaf on the Zarya? Nice. Leaf, of course, is... This is really interesting. Leaf is PWAS. He's their coach. The PWAS is playing their coach's team this evening. Good push. Yeah, pretty quick. It's pretty quick, but PWAS is pretty scrappy. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they came in with just like the same kind of strong attack. You know, the one thing though about Red Team is they had a strategy that they stuck to all 3 times they were pushing the payload. They kept that Lucio on, and they kept the stagger going as far up as they could, and they did the same thing twice in a row. It worked out, and ultimately Blues, you know, ultimately what killed Blue is losing their main tank and a little bit too much poking down lane. Got to hold the corner. You got to hold those corners. Is the most important thing.
I just realized my mic was muted the whole entire time.
No shit. That's a stupid thing. We didn't promote it too much. That's hilarious.
Sorry guys. So you guys have been watching that first match here tonight, and the mic was muted on the stream settings. So sorry, we are back here. This is the match between PWAS and Zeus's team, other known as Forsaken. Forsaken is a team that was created by, I do believe it was Zeus
and Leaf.
And Leaf, okay. And these guys, they came in with a, you know, they were formerly part of PWAS, and now they're going against each other. And it's interesting to kind of see the dynamic here. From what you guys have probably seen, that the Red Squad here, Zeus came up with a 3-0 pretty quick, leaving 329 on the board. So I'm pretty excited to see here what PWAS has to offer. Looks like we have a Genji, a Tracer, a D.Va, Winston. So it looks like they're going a little bit more dive for this first point here.
I said they're scrappy. Oh my god, my mic was muted the whole time too. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, so I'm looking at this Genji right now. We're going to see how this Genji plays on there. Red is playing on the point this time, so this is...
Yeah, that's the corner hold.
Now they're backing up just a little bit. Now, actually, they're having a little bit more of a peak right here. So they're not as passive as PWAS was when they were on defense, but... I'm excited. I don't understand. So I do understand the usage of going to that corner, but really at the end of the day, this flank is the thing.
I thought they were going to hold Bell Tower. Look at it. They're going all the way around the hotel.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this because then you make him force to the window, and now you have him pushing all together. But at the same time, it's very easy pickings for the Genji. Still on Genji here, gonna stay on to defaulted here while he's still alive. Looks like there's gonna be a kind of a rotational pick here. Let me see what we got here. No one is actually alive in the point. We'll stick with Joe Schmo and see what he's got to offer here. What are your thoughts on Joe Schmo's tank? Have you seen him play tank a little bit?
Yeah. Joe has been. Joe is their. I'm pretty sure Joe is PWAS's most recent shot caller. He's been with them since day one. He's been with the Fight Club since pretty much the very beginning. He's like one of the most dedicated guys on those teams. He puts in a lot of hours. Look at, they're trying the same strategy again, pushing in here. Immediately losing midlife though on the Tracer, unfortunately.
They did make the waste of Junkrat ult though.
If they don't, they're not going to split this time. They're just holding there. I had assumed that they were going to hold lobby, that bell tower there in the lobby, so to kind of take advantage of that mega health pack that's in there. Nice. Here we go. There looks like they're pushing it. If they push it in the
Yeah,
Lucio.
yeah. There goes that
get
Moira.
him down.
There you go. That both
No.
both the healers looks like
No
they are
mercies
down.
tonight.
Oh no, where's the Lucio? I do believe the Lucio is actually back up in the spawn right now. Defaulted is chasing the soldier right now, and so is Joe Schmo.
They're going to
Actually,
try the same strategy.
I'm
They're going to push
surprised-
him right up.
Yep, I'm surprised that this is actually they're going this fast towards the push-up. This is actually a really good stagger right here if they can actually pull it off. Looks like they're kind of recouping. What do we have here? So we have Moira with her ult, and then we have Zenyatta. Shirin has her ult right now, and Joe Schmo has the ult. Blue can really utilize these ults. You know, Hot Sauce is getting right there too, and so there's gonna be a really good push coming here from PYZ at being coordinated right.
Notice Forsaken did not even try to go for it. They just decided to hold that next choke.
I don't know if I agree with this move by Joe Schmo right now. He completely exposed himself and diminished his health completely, and didn't even.
Well, he was
use
doing
these
it to-
as good-
Yeah, but he was doing it to, that's a pretty common Winston trick, deplete your health and then pop your ult. But they were just putting out too much DPS anyways, it didn't really matter,
No,
did it?
I feel like
Smoked him.
his whole entire 1,000 bar went down, extremely quick.
even in monkey
And-
form?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in monkey form, and he didn't really give himself a big enough distraction here. It looks like Red is really pushing up the alley right now to push back that
Yeah,
car.
they're going
and
to
it
push
looks
it
like,
right back to the door.
Looks like Midlife is going onto a small flank here. Let's catch and see what we got. Oh, they're all stacking up the top of the hotel again. I think this might be a little bit more time consuming than they should. Although
Well,
if it does work, it works, you know?
Yeah, they're just making sure that they're working on regrouping. Here they come from the back here. Stuck in the grab.
Oh,
At
there
least
we
they
go.
got-
There's the ult. There's
Sorry,
the
drop the beat.
Lucio ult.
They're severely outnumbered though. After this, Red's going to descend upon them with the fury of 4 ults.
Oh no, Junkrat had a 3-piece right there with Zarya's help, killing 2 of the healers and a
Swinging.
DPS.
Monk
That
is,
is such a huge
down, but-
loss.
Nimnaga just swinging that hammer.
What do you think POS has to do here to
then let
get back?
Fang out of there.
I mean, coordinating yourselves is one thing, but actually getting some kills. Who needs to make a big play here?
Well, it's tough now because they're really outnumbered in terms of ults advantage. Basically, red team just has to like push a couple of Qs and they're going to get a couple of free win here. So their best bet would be to do a hard push, try to bait out their ults, right?
Yeah,
And
oh,
then
absolutely.
try to get ult advantage and come back one more time. They still have 2 minutes. It's not but the problem is whether or not they're calling out those ults. Whether or not they even know how many ults red team has right now. I'm willing to wager they're gonna waste that nano blade right now. The flankers are
Alright,
heading
let's-
around
yeah,
back
let's-
here. Unfortunately, they're taking themselves out of the fight a little bit too long.
Yeah, it looks like they're going on a big wrap right now, and it looks
nice,
like
that's nice.
they're playing outnumbered though. So just keep an eye on this. Looks like
Completely left the payload.
Yeah, they hit the Lucio here. The payload is still sitting there. There goes a tracer bomb. It looks like they had a couple trades there. This still looks like Red might be able to hold this still. Yeah, we definitely. Yep, Blue is going to be outnumbered here. They got 1 push to do this, and they still got Red Team's still got 4 ults going right now. So this is very well going into Red Team's favor here.
They didn't have to use a single ult. I think what happened there was the blue team, we decided PYZ was going to push around the backside, and they had a good idea with that, but they took too long. And by the time they had their flank assembled, red team, there was no longer flanking. Red team was already set up and repositioned. I had seen the Tracer and the Genji. They were going for that flank and taking themselves out of the team fight. It looked like the rest of the team kind of caught wind of what they were doing and tried to go for it, but it was too late. At least they didn't waste that blade. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but now,
Dagger.
there's a Junkrat killing that Genji. I think that's fair to say that this is very well possibly game.
Yeah, well,
with 41 seconds left, I don't think that the red team is pushing PWAS right
they're
in the
gonna
spawn.
push them right at the spawn. Yeah, they can't win now because even if they wipe them at spawn, red team's gonna be able to get back in time to hold that second point, and they're gonna hang on to those ults no matter what. Like I said, PY's got their work cut out for them tonight. They know it though. They know it. They're up against I thought this was Zeus's team, but I don't see Zeus on the team. But I think Zeus may be their team's coach as well. So
Yeah, we'll have to see. Now, something that I think that teams do very commonly, and some teams like this, with PWAS, I think they might overthink some of this overall planning, and they do things, such as pushing into longer routes when there's less time on the board. They don't actually gauge how much time that really does take, Let's see here. It looks like they're starting to burn out some of these red guys. Looks like Blade was used. Looks like they got a 4-pick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. They got 5 people down on red team, so
well done, PWAZ.
They can actually hold this and and keep a good number on here. But we need to make sure these healers and a tank at least sit on this payload, right?
Well, they're trying to keep them pushed up and staggered. Unfortunately, there's only 1 or 2 people, and they're streaming in on their stagger, which is like a really shifty move. But you can tell by their play style that they know that they're outmatched in terms of SR, but they're just trying to get in some good team fights and some good coordinated fights. They know they're here to practice. They're not here. This isn't a tournament. Nothing's on the line. They're here to learn from people that outclass them. Here comes that new ult. So that beam apparently heals and damages at the same time.
Yep.
The Kamehameha.
Some good coordination here coming in. Yep, coming in from the Zenyatta. Some good coordination coming in from Sharon right now, kind of holding back and understanding. But now Reinhardt is down, and so is the
Joe Smo taking a knee.
Yep.
That's game. Good solid push. They got a good couple quick pushes together. Not too bad. Zeus's team wins. I'm assuming it's Zeus's team. We should change that to Forsaken.
Oh, let's see what this Junkrat one is. Let's see here.
Oh no.
Yep, there's that triple. That's what I figured it would be. That was a very, very nice use of the junk tie right there, and I feel like they just got out maneuvered as far as the way it went, but the ult usage for red team, Zeus's team, definitely played a huge factor into what was going on there. All right, so now we kind of got everything recapped as far as the stream goes. We apologize for the technical delays in that first match, for that first part of that match, I should say. My name is Quota. We got Trap here with me. We are casting our first actual broadcast for 4-Bit Gaming Group's community games tonight. This is a extension of our Overwatch Fight Club. This is just scrims going on between PWAZ and Zeus's team, otherwise known as Forsaken. Looks like we are going to be launching on Hanamura. Let me go ahead and flip that back on for you guys. With this being said, this is pretty much the practice weeks, leading into our Overwatch Amateur League, which if you guys haven't got the details for, we are going to be releasing those details here later this week. So do keep an eye out for that. Trap, do you have any first impressions here on Hanamura? Do you think Red's gonna hold it? I mean, not Red, but PWAZ is gonna hold, and bounce back here? Or do you think that?
Well, let's see. Are they defending
pretty hard
here? They're attacking, so PWAZ is going to be attacking first. It's going to be tough. They've got Default and a Genji. That's definitely his favorite class. Looks like Midlife is flexing out into the Tracer tonight, which is a little uncommon for him. He generally likes to start with the McCree. I think he might know something that I don't know. I think he's assuming there's not going to be a lot of shields. He's going to try to get up in there. And then also, since we're on PTR tonight, nobody's running Mercy, so it's kind of anybody's game. Sheeran's on Zen, which is kind of a bit uncommon because they've been running Mercy comp for Season 6.
So as far as
this is
I
very
can see
unorthodox
here,
though, because I'm not seeing any shields.
Yeah, there's absolutely no Reinhardt. There's no Orisa.
Maybe they're still talking it out. They're diving. They want to dive it. In fact, they all, with the exception of, well, I'd say they could all make it through the window, but Tracer and Zen can't quite do it. Zarya's back on the Diva, which is good. That's his favorite class. That's nice. Looks like we're going to get as many of those guys through the window as possible. I might be looking at a split comp here.
I'm just concerned on Blue's side right now with Zeus's team.
They can all get through.
They have no sort of shields, and that kind of concerns me in a sense when you're talking about the defensive round. Yeah, I completely. I mean, it proved me wrong, but I've always been kind of conservative, especially on Hanamura, to shield that door and kind of leave that as the gaping shield in which you can be able to charge everything.
And they chased him right out of there. They went in there and said, nope, 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 we're leaving. Go back, get hot sauce, and come back through the window.
Something that we saw during the you know, the World Cup here was that I don't know if you remember it, but that Widowmaker play where they would jump up and use the Widowmaker and then make a massive push.
Yeah.
That was a very heads up thing. So, but I'm surprised that we have no shields. Since this is PTR, there's a lot of experimenting going on as far as the actual matches go. I'm pretty excited to see here. Let's see.
They're both running dive comp too, which is really interesting.
That is very interesting because I mean, you look at the comps and it's, you know, in a Hanamura game, you're typically gonna have one team that's very heavy on some shielded tanks, and you're gonna have one team that's very, squishy and pushy. But it usually works out in the favors of the dive comp. But in this case, it looks like the Soldier 76 Iron Ninja is cleaning up some kills here. Let's see if I can get over to Iron
Looks
Ninja.
like PWAZ is in the process of trying to draw them out. They took the right approach though. They took the right side top, which is really smart because they got a couple health packs on the way that they can take advantage of. They have high ground. They've got a lot of cover that they can shield themselves with. Unfortunately, I think they stayed in the room too long, and they were hoping to draw out. The blue team, and the blue team never really came out. They ended up getting drawn out themselves. Perhaps on the next push they'll go a little bit harder. If they spent just too much time, maybe too much time up in that room.
I like the moves by the Soldier, and I've seen it before when they use the ability to get up to the top of the building, but it looks like Iron Ninja used a lot of time and whatnot to get that done. So hopefully that's not going on.
Well, it looks like they're storming mid this time.
I think that's a pretty conservative play at the same time, but no one. Absolutely no one is focusing on the Soldier, pegging them with a ton of shots up from up top right now. The Genji gets pushed out, and there is no coordination coming in from that PWAZ group right now. With the exception of that first push when Joe Schmo popped that ult, they had some good coordination going, but it was very quickly dwindled down by the help of Soldier and that Winston down low. I am extremely
Once
surprised
again,
by the
Forsaken
comps.
with ult advantage here, big time. Well, they're switching back. They've got the Ryan now.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to slowly push in here. They got the Zarya. I would feel that we might use Zenyatta's to just get through, just to the points to contest, to force the Soldier to get down from there to contest with them. But it looks like there is an ult coming in. It looks like they didn't take anybody out, which is actually very, very surprising. That was a good play by PWAZ. Alright, it looks like, again, still, I don't see them actually using any characters that have any range besides the McCree, and even then, the McCree is not putting any good angles onto this. We got some contest on point. We got a Reinhardt. The Reinhardt is down. There is a Tracer. Tracer
Are you streaming?
Blinking. Yes.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Is your stream on? I don't think your stream's on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on.
It's not. It's going to Forbid on Twitch. It's not on Facebook.
It says streaming. It says stop streaming and stop recording.
Switching sides.
Are you recording as well?
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Where's that code at?
The stream key.
Yeah, let me double check. Pretty sure that was the one I used. Yeah.
Let me check restream. So we're streaming on unable to connect to Facebook, unable to connect to Twitch.
And why is that?
So currently you are only online on Twitch. I mean on YouTube, and I'm not sure.
Any way to fix that?
Yep, I'm gonna do it right now. Try to reboot your stream. I see you're connecting now.
Mm-hmm.
Mixer's online.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I did get a notification that you were going live though on Facebook. I wonder if it just stopped or what happened.
Is it working now?
It's only on Mixer is online.
How about Facebook?
Facebook couldn't do it, and Forbid Gaming couldn't do it. I don't know why. Let me check.
Protect the objective.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Oh, that's a good spot. Let's up the tempo. Oh, he's under attack.
You figure it out?
Yeah, I figured out one of them. I got to figure out what's going on with the other one, though. Hang on 1 second.
What was wrong with the other one?
The stream key changed. I don't know why, though. Facebook one's changed, and then I cannot figure out what's going on with the forbidden one, but give me a second here.
Okay.
You can stop the stream, by the way.
Oh, okay. Same stream key?
Mm-hmm.